Hey everybody, welcome to another video from Tin Fox. This is going to be a Scrolls Guide video, so we're going to check out another aspect of the game that I think we haven't talked about, or I haven't addressed at all, the tutorial. So when you first get started, I highly recommend you play the tutorial just to get adjusted and interested, or understand the game itself. So we're going to run through this tutorial really quick for anyone who hasn't seen it, anyone who doesn't have the game, just so that they can see it, and when they get the game, they can skip it if they want, because, you know, who wants to do a tutorial when you can go do all the other fun stuff? So we'll click on tutorial. Takes us right into a game, if my computer does not freeze. Alright, so you get the old wise old man. We get 2 scrolls. It says, he says, "Bah, another young fool wishing to learn the way of the scrolls. I see another sheep eagerly making its way to slaughter." To the slaughter? Oh, question mark, sorry. Anyway, so you can see we've got the game board. We've got 2 scrolls in hand, so we're going to go ahead and click. "Very well, listen up, little one. I'll teach you the basics, but then you are on your own!" Exclamation point. Crazy old man. So, cast your scrolls. You'll need to pay the resource costs. You get resources by sacrificing scrolls. Right click on your scroll, and then left click on the green growth icon. Boop. As you can see, you have 1 growth resource. It shows up right there. Your resources replenish at the beginning of each of your turns. Now it's time for you to use your resources. Click your Ragged Wolf scroll and then choose a place for it on your side of the board. So we'll put it right in the center. Now click the wolf and let's have a closer look at the numbers. The first number is the attack number. It shows how much damage it deals when attacking. The middle number is the countdown. This shows how often it will attack. The countdown of 1 means it attacks every turn. Oh, sorry. You can read. The rightmost number is its health, showing how much damage it can take before it is destroyed. So 2 health. And as you must have understood, the big yellow number is the resource cost needed to summon it. So right up there. Okay. Also note that when you click a creature, you can move it to a nearby tile. So I can move it to a nearby tile. When the countdown reaches 0, it's going to attack. Unless the rules on the scroll states otherwise, the creature will attack in a straight line towards your opponent's idol. So creatures just attack, and whatever they hit, they just attack in order. Now click on the hourglass icon at the bottom left of the screen, and we'll end your turn. So yeah, you can see, if I hold Control, which is a good tip, you can see sort of all of the information that you need. But countdown of 0 means it's going to attack this turn when I hit this hourglass. So hitting the hourglass, ending my turn, and then attacks happen. As you can see, I summoned a unit, although I didn't summon a creature like you. I chose to summon a structure. So I'm holding Control again to see those numbers. There's a structure. Structures can be very useful, although my useless contraption is good for nothing but blocking attacks. Some have powerful abilities. One thing you should know about structures is that they cannot move. Think twice before choosing where to place them. Apart from units, creatures, and structures, scrolls can either be enchantments or spells. Enchantments are placed on units, making them better or worse. Spells can do lots of different stuff. Basically, you have to read the rules on each scroll, which is pretty standard, and you'll want to do that anyway. Read the rules on each scroll. So, I'll soon give you 6 scrolls so you can keep sacrificing and summoning, but first I must tell you this. You will get 1 new scroll per turn, and may only sacrifice 1 per turn. So that's a big rule that you'll have to learn to work with and work around. Also, you may choose to sacrifice a scroll to get 2 new ones. Just click on the scroll icon instead of the resource icon, and I'll show you that in just a second. I forgot how to win a match. How to win a match? You can see the 5 idols, each on the edge of the board, each have 10 health. To win the match, we'll need to destroy 3 out of my 5 idols. Simple enough, doesn't it? Or is it? Alright. So, show me your war face, little one. Let's finish this. Alright. Start. So, let's go ahead and just get to it. We've got a hand of scrolls here. We're going to pitch the junkyard because we don't want junk. And we're going to put this champion's ring out because why not? I'm going to slide the wolf over. I might ignore this row here for the time being, maybe altogether. We'll see what happens. But essentially, this useless contraption is making it so this row here has 13 health instead of 10. So if I ignore it, then I sort of negate that. So just something to think about. I'm going to play out a Sisters of Fox. We'll play it. We'll go ahead and play it right here. And that's going to draw us a scroll, as you can see. Now we haven't sacked for the turn, so we're going to sacrifice this junkyard. We're going to go on the offensive. And now we look at countdowns. Again, I'm holding control. You can see countdown to 0, countdown to 2. And you can watch countdowns change at the beginning of your turn. So that's something to look for. Oh, we get a bear paw. Bear paw is neat, but I think we're going to pitch it because we have 2 great wolves and a brother wolf, and if we don't get rid of this bear paw, we'll have to get rid of something else, basically. So you want to be sacrificing scrolls every turn. If you miss that, that's a very, very huge part of the game. So I think we'll summon him, this brother wolf, right here, and then we'll pass the turn. And you can see countdown to 1, countdown to 1. Last turn he attacked, so it went from 2 to 1. So anything with a countdown of 2 is going to attack every other turn. Oh, we got a rally, but I think we're going to let the rally go so we can get a Great Wolf. Rally's going to change countdowns. It's going to make everything have a countdown of 1. So that's an interesting scroll to look at, or interesting scroll. Very useful and very powerful, but at this moment we just want to get out more attackers. Play out that Great Wolf up there, sort of let that, maybe he can just take out that whole lane by himself. And you can see, if you hover over, you can see the attack pattern. So he's going to attack straight through. That'll be different on some guys. In this instance, I want to move my Ragged Wolf down so that he's going to deal enough damage to that Gravelock Raider to kill it, which means I can move my Sisters of the Fox over. And I did that because he only needs 3 points of damage, or 2 points of damage to kill him, looking at his health. But my Ragged Wolf can deal 3 damage, so I want to maximize the damage I'm doing. The Sisters of the Fox wasn't going to be enough to kill him, but the Ragged Wolf will do it. So it would be silly to let that attack hit a guy that was going to die anyway. So I'm going to put it on that idle. And then we're going to pass the turn. Okay. Ooh, we get a Kinfolk Brave. I like the Brave, but I think I want to hold, or I want to cast this Great Wolf instead. But since I'm at 5 resources, I'm going to go ahead and sack him for some more scrolls. And as you saw, it was just clicking the scroll icon instead of clicking the green resource icon. I think in this instance, I want my Kinfolk to attack. I think we're just going to go ahead and kill this lane. I would cast the Great Wolf, but I think let's go ahead and cast the Great Wolf instead. How about? Now I want to show you haste, because you might have missed that from the beginning. So Kinfolk Veteran has haste. If you hover over an ability, it tells you exactly what it does. Creature comes into play with a countdown set to 0. So even though he has a countdown of 2, and he would come into play with a countdown of 2, he gets summoned as a 0. So he attacks the turn he comes into play. So we'll put him out. Now this Brother Wolf, now I could just go ahead and kill off this lane and by letting these 2 guys attack. But this Brother Wolf lets you summon a wolf instead of attacking. So when it's countdown to 0. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I click Summon a Wolf, and it's going to let me put it in whatever adjacent tile I want. So I'm going to put it right here. It's a Ragged Wolf, so it has haste as well. And that is going to be my turn. I'm going to hit my countdown, and I'm going to let my attacks happen. And because I use that alternate attack, the Brother Wolf does not now attack. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's pitch. Let's go ahead and pitch this Great Wolf to get another resource. That's going to give us 6 resources. Probably not the best play, but I want to illustrate some things for you. So this is an enchantment here. We have an enchantment, basically going to enchant a creature like the old crazy guy said. But this one, if you read it, it says when it enters play, it increases the unit's countdown by 1. So we'll go ahead and buff this wolf here. It means its countdown is going to go up to 2. We'll slide. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and leave it as it is. Now we'll slide our Sisters of the Fox down, actually. So then we can get 4 points of damage in on this lane. And then we have a Brother Wolf that we can cast as well. And we'll put him up here just in case something happens to our Great Wolf. And then we will pass the turn. You can see that Great Wolf gets bigger, by the way, for all the extra wolves that I have. So you can see. +1 attack for every wolf you control. So right now would have a 3 attack, but it's buffed because of these 2 wolves here. Okay, I like the Mangy Wolf, but you want to be using this sack ability every turn, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out some more stuff. Okay. We'll cast the Sisters of the Fox, but we'll do it down here or up here because it's going to draw us a scroll. And we get a Leeching Ring and a Dryadic Power. I don't think we have to worry about the Leeching Ring. And one thing you notice is the old man has stopped doing anything at this point. So they've definitely made the tutorial a lot easier. We're going to go ahead and put this Dryadic Power on to this Ragged Wolf back here. So now this Ragged Wolf is super buffed, and you can see the buffs it has. Champion Ring, Dryadic Power, and it just tells you what they are. Alright, we're going to pass the turn, and that's going to finish off that first idol. And then, oh, here comes a Machine Priest. I think maybe they were waiting until we finished an idol off before they started playing stuff. So now we have lots of options here. We're going to go ahead and summon a wolf with this Brother Wolf, because why not? Because this idol's already pretty much gone, so we'll slide him over too, because we know our Great Wolf is going to go in and attack. We'll move. Decisions. Okay. Well, we'll do some. We really can't do a whole lot in the realm of winning this turn. We were trying to see if we could win this turn, but we'll just go ahead and use this Brother Wolf to summon again. Summon another wolf. And then we will go ahead and pass the turn. Let some damage get dealt. We've destroyed a second idol now. Our board's getting pretty clogged. You'll notice that is an issue. Let me show you some movement we can do now. I'm going to just ignore my hand for a moment because we've pretty much won the game. We can go ahead and move units 1 space, except for I completely forgot that the Dryadic Power is still on that Ragged Wolf, so now will not be able to move that Ragged Wolf. Kind of embarrassed by that. I thought we were going to bring our Kinfolk Veteran down. I should have. That's what happens when you don't read the cards, though. So now we're going to go back to the hand. Maybe we can see if we can maybe get a rally or something. Ranger's Bane, Dryadic Power, no luck. Alright, well then we'll cast out another Mangy Wolf and another Mangy Wolf. And we will just go ahead and pass the turn. All right. We will. I'll show you one more thing before we end up winning here. This Ranger's Bane, you can cast on an opposing creature. So the enchantments don't just buff guys, but they also hurt opposing guys. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just pass the turn and put an end to that wise man's misery, or that old man's misery. We don't know if he's wise. We just know he's old. So that was the Scrolls tutorial. We got nothing for it except for lots of knowledge. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos later.